The truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. The truth shall set you free. Welcome to Conversation with Boy. You know where I let the truth be told. I want us to have a conversation on church imposters. Let's gather and have a conversation. And as always, I'm here to educate you, empower you, and I entertain you through conversations to change your mindsets. I took it upon myself, no one gave it to me. I don't have permission, but I took it upon myself freely. So let's all have a conversation on church imposters. They are the reason why the members and the numbers in churches are low. So let's all gather here and let's have this conversation. As always, I am open to hear your opinions, so comment down below, message me. Let's have a conversation. Keep it respectful, that's all I ask. Before we get started, I want to quote 1 Corinthians chapter 2, verses 4 and 5. Let me just quote that for you. I'm also going to put it on the screen so you can read it yourself. And it reads, "So, in my speech and my preaching were not with persuasive words of human wisdom, but in demonstration of the Spirit of power, that your faith should not be in the wisdom of men, but in the power of God." Because of these church imposters, they turn the church doctrine into playground, and it caused others to leave, to disconnect. It caused others to disconnect and not want to be bothered. Do not allow the few of these leaders to influence you and cause you to disconnect. Do not. We need to not judge these few imposters and conclude that they are all the same, because they're really not. They're really not all the same. They are not the same. They do not have the same mission. They do not have the same purpose. They not the same. They are not the same. So once you understand that they are not the same, you won't even be mad anymore. Like now, knowing what I know, because how these church imposters are using their authority and their titles, it used to once upon a time tick me off. Like, are you kidding me? When would this end? Like, how can this end? And realistically, it's just not going to end, because they are going to do what they want to do and no one can stop them. The only thing that you can do, because you have the power and the authority too, is to just not be mad anymore and know these imposters and stay away from them. Stay away from them, because they're just not good. They're going to keep doing what they're doing. Nothing's going to stop them until we all know, until Judgment Day. So no need to be frustrated, no need to be angry and concluding that they are all the same, and just being by yourself and disconnecting from your faith. No need for that. Once you know their traits and you can identify them by their fruits, just stay away from them. They should not control or influence your journey in Christ. Just locate a Bible-based church and find a true man of God who in the spirit and in truth, because that's what the gospel is truth. The gospel is truth. It's not half truth, it's not part truth, it is all truth. And truth hurts. Truth hurts. People don't want to be corrected, but it is what it is. The truth hurts. The truth shall set you free. and you will indeed be free by the truth. Do not allow these church imposters to make you go astray from your faith. And I think I would like to believe by now we are all familiar with imposters. Not everyone with a title you give the authority to. They have to earn it. Not every church leaders with titles you give the authority to without them earning it. They will have to earn it. They need to earn it. And these church imposters rely heavy on pushing the false narrative, brainwashing others, because they know not a lot of people will take the extra step to read on their own, to do their own research. They know how to get those people by intellectualism. They know how to get them through persuasive words and be real crafted and use their title to intimidate you, control you, and brainwash you. Because they know not a lot of people will be like, boy, you know their stuff and stick to it and stand on it and defend themselves and not be intimidated and controlled. Not a lot gonna be like that, and they know that. They just go around with the titles, calling themselves all these different titles, and you giving them the authority, giving them the respect without them earning it. And all they're doing is preaching with persuasive words and actually making people to believe that preaching the gospel with persuasive words is the right thing to do. Some people are offended when I say that I don't listen to motivational speakers and being persuaded with their words. You just trying to show that you have a degree or you know stuff through experiences. Just worldly preaching. I don't listen to worldly preachers. I don't even know these people's names, but I'm not about to go down the list of these popular preachers that just preach with persuasive words, with physical means, physical things, and it's far away from the spirits and far away from the demonstration of Christ. It's just strictly persuasive words and motivational speakers. So you know them by their fruits. The ones who put money on the front lines, everything heavily deals with money. 2-3 rounds of offerings and everything attached to money, meaning like prayers and deliverance, that sort of thing. Yes, your tithes, your offering, it is mandatory, because how else are we going to sustain the house of God without finances? Yes, so it is required, because the level on which they go about collecting finances from members, you can know. So few leaders in church misuse their authority. So by no means am I implying that everyone with these heavy titles should be perfect. No, who misuse their authority. Know the difference. Know them by their fruits. You need to stand up. Pray for that confidence and that boldness, and stand up and say, such and such not going to be the reason why I can go to church. Such and such not going to be the reason why I don't do what I need to do in my journey in Christ. Stand up. Stand up with confidence and deal with people as individuals. Deal with people as individuals, not as a whole, because they are not all the same. And if you encounter these church imposters and it have left a mark on you and you just discouraged, you don't know what to do, who to turn to, reach out to me. I can help you out, or I have other sources that can help you out. So if you were scarred, you can get help. So all the church dropouts, please come back. We miss you. We really miss you. Please come back and do not allow these church imposters to have any influence on your journey to Christ. Let them earn their authority. Let them earn your respect. Let them earn it. Know them by the fruits and deal with them individually, not as a whole. You can just see one apple on a tree. Just because that one apple is rotten, that don't mean the roots of that tree is no good. Rotten apple on a tree don't disqualify the whole tree because the root still stands. So you either throw that one rotten fruit down and throw it out and continue looking, or you just leave it alone. Be like, oh, this is rotten, and just look for the fruit that is ripe. Look for the fruits that is not rotten, that is healthy. So in all, please deal with people as an individual. Deal with these church imposters as individual. Such and such hurt me. Yeah, that was just such and such. You said Teresa hurt me, not the whole church. Only Teresa hurt you, not the church. So what the church got to do with what Teresa did to you, or what John did to you? These few church imposters to make you to conclude on the religion, on the doctrine itself as a whole. No, it is not fair to you. You deserve to live a free life. The truth shall set you free. Make them earn your respect. You just dealt with John. John was a horrible person. Just John alone. That means like everybody else is a bad person? No. Everyone have different character, different personality. Not everyone have the same assets. Deal with people as individuals, not as a whole. Not as a whole. Ensure that those with the titles, let them earn your respect. Don't just freely give it to them just because they call themselves pastors, prophets, ministers. What's the other title? Don't just go by the title alone and just grant it to them freely. Let them earn it. Let them earn it. And they can earn it by how? Their fruits. Look at their fruits, their character, their personality. Look at their achievements, their experiences, their life. Let them earn these things. Don't just freely give it to them just because they are labeled with titles. Make them to earn it. Make them to earn it because it's beneficial for you, your well-being, your mental, physical, spiritual. You need to feed your spirit. It is needed. Always, I let the truth be told. This is Conversation with Boy. I'll talk to you later.